I know you've heard about it several times, probably Operation Christmas Child. We have Colleen with us, Colleen Mooney. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Jack.
I'm sorry I called you ma'am.
Hey, that's
That's upbringing.
We're in the South.
That's
We
what
can
it
do
is.
that.
Well, anyway, you're here to talk about filling shoe boxes, and we're sending these things to how many countries through Samaritan's Purse?
Well, this year we'll go to over 100 different
Oh
countries.
my gosh, didn't know there were that many countries.
I know. Well, there's even more than that.
Yeah.
But that's how many that we'll reach this year with a shoebox.
What are you putting in the shoe boxes?
We are putting in lots of goodies. We always want to have a wow item.
Yeah.
But first of all, it's like we have to start with a shoebox.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be a fancy one like this. It can be a plain shoebox. You can wrap
This one's
it
so
or not wrap it.
adorable and would travel well, I feel like.
And this also is an extra gift because
Yes.
they can use it to carry water, to store food
Right.
Yeah.
if they have to.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially if it's going to an older child, they like some place to keep their keepsakes.
Keep their loot.
Their little stuff. We all like a place to keep our stuff.
Yes. Oh, look what all you can fit in there.
And look what you can fit in a shoebox. And we like to start with the wow item
Yeah.
because, you know, everybody likes something cuddly.
Something
And
soft.
Something
doesn't?
soft and
Pink monkey.
cuddly. That's
Yeah.
right. And this one's for a girl. We always mark them for a girl
And the
or a
ages,
boy
yeah.
and choose the age. And there's a coloring book. There are school supplies because, you know, some of these children don't have school supplies, so they can't go to school because they have to have their own supplies. So we always want to put school supplies, hygiene items that they can use. We hear so many stories of a child that is so excited about having their own toothbrush
Really?
because the family uses one toothbrush if they
Oh
have
my
one at all.
gosh.
So anything like that, crayons, and you know, this is a great time to buy school supplies
Sure.
because
They're on
it's back to
sale.
school, everything on sale. They're trying to get rid of what they had left
Yeah.
over. Little
Aw,
cute
look
things
how
for their
cute.
hair. You know, little
Yeah.
girls, this is for a little girl. A pencil box,
Yeah.
you know, for their school supplies. And we always want to include an eraser
Yeah.
and a pencil sharpener
Easy.
Pencil
because
sharpener.
You
'Cause
thought
you can-
everything.
they don't have all
But
of
tell,
that
Colleen,
stuff.
tell us about a couple of kickoff events where people like us regular folks can show up and maybe get started.
Well, first of all, we are having two this year.
All right.
One at East Pickens Baptist Church next Thursday on September 12th at
That's in
7
Pickens,
o'clock.
yeah.
It's in Pickens. And we're doing something different this year. We're having a mock distribution.
Okay.
So what happens is when people come, we're going to pretend like they're coming to a shoebox distribution in a country. We'll have shoe boxes there. We'll give them a shoebox. We will start them off with a little item that they can use to prepare their own shoebox.
Right.
And we'll have a small snack like they would have and a presentation of the gospel.
And they'll take their shoe boxes home.
They'll take their
Fill
shoe boxes
them.
home.
Give us the second kickoff location.
The
before
second
we-
location, or the second week, is on the 18th.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday night at Fairview Baptist Church in Greer, and it's also at 7 o'clock. So there's two opportunities
Right.
because we, in the Upstate chapter area, we have two, Pickens and Greenville County. And so we hope to send, our goal this year is 55,000 shoe boxes to contribute to these children. And we call them gospel opportunities.
Right.
Yes.
Well, it's all part of Billy and Franklin Graham's beginning of Samaritan's Purse. So,
Right.
you know, it's a great thing.
It's very well organized. They go into these countries and they get national partners that they can work with. And these people go in there, they're trained, they organize these events, and they have a follow-up to them so that it's not just going in and giving a shoebox, but there's a follow-up that they can have for these children to learn more about Jesus and what he did for them. And it's called The Greatest Journey. And it's a 12-week program, and they graduate from it. And we've heard so many stories of churches being started in areas where they've had no church at all. So it's really a blessing.
If you want to learn more about that, SamaritanPurse.org is where you need to go. Colleen, thank you so much. You have such a big heart and you're helping
Thank
a
you,
lot of
Colleen.
people.
Well,
Thank you. God
Yes,
bless.
Thank you
this
so
is good.
much.
All right, coming up next on Your Carolina, do you want to learn to play an instrument but don't really know where to start? There's a new music studio that's just opened up. We're going to tell you all about it next.